What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Ranks. This is episode number 23, and before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button right below this video. If you didn't know, if this video reaches 250 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say now today. I'm actually recording this on Friday night for our Saturday afternoon upload because I have work, and also I want to stream tomorrow/today when you're watching this. I want to stream around 5 p.m. Eastern, so I want to record an episode right now and then be able to just have to record one after work and then get to streaming. So that's going to be a fun time. You should come out to that if you can. We're going to go over our Pokemon really quick that I have. I have Diggersby, Breloom, Gengar, Blastoise, Mandibuzz, and Crobat. Not the usual bunch, I'll tell you that right now. Not the usual bunch. And if you can, what we like to do on the channel is we like to place bets on which Pokemon you think is going to be the MVP. You basically leave a comment down below right now at the beginning of the video who you think is going to be the rock star of this episode of Road to Ranked, and if you're right, we all see it, and you get 3.5 cookies from your mother, and if you don't, you lose all of your lunch money. So we're gonna hit challenge right now while you guys place your bets, and we're gonna see if we can do anything. We're at a record of 29-17, and not exactly where I want to be. I want to have my wins. I want to be at least a 66% win ratio, but we're not there right now. So let's see if we can work towards that right now. Not that we can get there. If we can have a double win, that would be awesome. Alright, so we're seeing Talonflame, Aegislash, Chatot, Togekiss, Gyarados, and Tyranitar. So his team has an impending ice and electricity weakness, neither of which I really have except for Blastoise. So that kind of stinks. But I'm going to actually lead with my Blastoise because it can take a hit and it can cover just about everything on his team. So I think I'm going to lead with Blastoise. It actually can cover every single Pokemon on his team. So I'm going to bring Blastoise, and I'm going to bring Diggersby because it can quick attack revenge stuff, except for Talonflame. I'm sorry, except for Aegislash, which it can Earthquake. So that's cool. And looking at his team, does he have any super fast pokes? No, but I might want to bring that Mandibuzz just for the Rocky Helmet damage, possibly. Either that or I'm bringing Gengar for some serious speed and power. I don't really want to bring Gengar. I kind of want to bring Breloom. Kind of feeling Breloom. It is carrying the Focus Test. We're bringing Breloom. Blastoise, Diggersby, and Breloom are going to be the 3 of choice right now as our record is 29-17. So let's hope we can possibly, I mean, I've used these Pokemon before, I'm sure. I'm actually working on a lot of new Pokemon. It's tough, guys. I really want to bring you guys the best of the best, but it's really tight. I have a lot of things to do with work, and then I bring in you guys the videos. It leaves very little time for breeding. So he opens up with Togekiss. So we're gonna go for some T-Wave Air Slash action. I'm assuming he's gonna be going for the Power Punch, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go straight away for a super effective Ice Beam. And who knows, maybe the hacks will be with me and I'll get a freeze. Who really knows? Maybe he'll predict the Ice Beam and he'll switch out, but whatever he switches out into, I think my Blastoise can take at least 1 hit. He's not going to switch out. So my Mega Blastoise is going to evolve in all of its shiny green shellness. And we're going to see what happens in this turn. I'm actually pretty excited. He goes straight up for the Air Slash, but I avoid the attack because the Mega Evolution makes Blastoise super agile with that little goatee type chin he's got going on, that Japanese chin. I didn't get the freeze hacks, but I got the miss hack, so I'm fine with that. Kind of want to just go for a Water Pulse because I think it'll be enough to take it out with Stab. And you might want to predict the Ice Beam and go into something else. So I think I'm actually... Oh, that's such a risk, though. Let's see. Ice Beam did that much. Ice Beam doesn't get the boost. It's just a base 90, I believe. Base 90, so 180. Water Pulse goes to 90, and then the boost goes to... so not enough. We're sticking with Ice Beam. We're going to stick with Ice Beam. We don't want to try to go crazy and predict things. So he's going to go for another Air Slash. He's going to hit this one. And let's just hope he doesn't get the flinch. He does not get the flinch, so we don't get Togekiss today. We do not get Togekiss today, let me tell you. So that is awesome. It is kind of late, so I'm being a little bit louder than I should be being, but you know what? I'm pumped right now. I'm pumped that he just missed an Air Slash. He did get some damage off of me, though, and now he's going to go out into Aegislash, which is fine by me, because I do carry the Dark Pulse, and hopefully he goes for a Sword Stance. Hopefully I flinch him. Hopefully we just have hacks galore right now. Dark Pulse does a huge chunk. He's going to reveal the fact that he's holding Weakness Policy, which I should have realized. I really should have realized. He's just going to go straight away for a stance change. And he's going to hit me with that Shadow Ball, which is a special attack, which means I could have lived it if I didn't hit that Weakness Policy. Really should have gone for the Water Pulse, but I'm just not used to... I don't like making predictions based on something possibly... I don't know. Alright, so you know what we got to do? We're going to go into Breloom because I had the Focus Sash, and I can just go for a Spore, and I should be fine. He's probably going to go for the King's Shield, so I'm going to go for the Spore. I mean, if he wants to switch out, if he has something that can take the Spore, then you know what? That kind of stinks. Because he's going to go straight away for the Shadow Sneak, try to take me out. So I am fine with that because he will not be able to take me out. He's not even going to bring me to Sash. I'm going to sit at 25, and he's at +2. So that is Breloom showing off a little bit of its bulk. A little bit of its bulk. So now we could just go straight away for a nice, well, actually, let's check this out. Aegislash-Cerebi.xy. That's right. I use my computer when I play because I like to check everything. Let's just go for... Oh, he resists bullets. He resists all my moves. This really is terrible. But, it's going to go for the Bullet Seed. I really wish I had gone for the Bullet Seed previously because he is going to be able to get a stance change off. Even when you're asleep, if you go for the King's Shield, you're still going to get a stance change off. So I should have just gone for the Bullet Seed, predicting him to take me down to Sash. But I thought maybe he would go for King's Shield at that point. But he didn't. So I am going to go for the Bullet Seed. I'm only going to hit twice, which really stinks. But I'm going to go for another Bullet Speed. He's probably going to stay asleep, and he didn't go for an attacking type move. So, or maybe he did, but because he's asleep, he didn't switch forms. I don't know, but no matter what, this second Bullet Seed is going to be able to take this Aegislash out, even being resisted. It is Technician, it is Stab, it is real. So Breloom put in some work right now. I mean, not that Blastoise didn't put in work. Blastoise also got a kill, so you know, those are both some pretty possible MVPs, and I should be able to outspeed this Chatot. So hopefully I do. I'm just gonna go for a Spore because it's not Sleep Claws. You know, I do not outspeed. Goes for the Chatter and is going to take me out. Alright, so we are not sitting in a pretty position right now. Our last Pokemon is Diggersby, which I'm pretty sure Chatot has completely terrible defenses. I'm pretty sure it's like 45 defense. It is 45 defense, so I can just go for the Stab, Choice Banded, Quick Attack, and it will be enough to take this thing out unless it's holding the Sash, which it is holding the Sash. So he's going to go for Chatter yet again. We'll see how much this does. It's not going to do nearly enough, but let's see. Down to the wire, he is going to get the Confusion off, so I am going to go for another Quick Attack. And hopefully I can break through Confusion, because if I lose this game because of Confusion hacks, I mean, that's Pokemon. Can't really get too upset about it, but I will get upset about it, because that's what we do here on the Shady channel. We get upset over things we should not be getting upset over. Not really. We try to keep a level head. Let's see. Come on. Let's just tap A twice. Yes! Broke through that Confusion hacks. That's what I'd like to see. So we are at a record of 30-17 right now, and we will be taking another battle in this episode, because in Road to Ranked we do 2 battles in every episode. And I hope you guys did click that like button, because like I said, as long as the like goals are reached, I'll keep giving you guys 2 videos a day, because I love you guys so much. I love playing Pokemon, I love producing content, and although I was sick the past couple days, now that I'm back to full health, I want to get back into the full swing of giving you guys 2 videos a day, but I need that support in order to keep pushing on. It's like you guys are the wheels on the automobile that I'm driving, and you know what? Without you guys, I'd just be sitting in a parking lot hoping that I don't get murdered by some serial killer. So there you go. You guys are my wheels. Hashtag Shady Wheels. That's not the best one I've got so far. That is not the best one. All right, we're gonna see our opponent bringing a Garchomp, a Azumarill, Dragonite, Charizard. I'm assuming Charizard X. Looking at all the dragons he's bringing. Gengar and Kangaskhan. If anything, I should assume Charizard Y, but I'm not gonna. Once again, I'm gonna open up with Blastoise because Blastoise looks like it can take on almost his whole team. Except for that Azumarill. We're going to open up with Blastoise. I also want to bring Mandibuzz this time. Just looking at all the physical attackers, especially when I see Mega Kangaskhan, I just got to be prepared by bringing my Rocky Helmet Mandibuzz. And I'm thinking that Diggersby again. Just for that priority. I don't have anything else priority right now. I kind of do want to bring Gengar, but I didn't change my Gengar's moveset, so I'm going to bring Diggersby. Blastoise, Mandibuzz, and Diggersby. So Mandibuzz and Blastoise and Diggersby are getting 2 times. So if you bet one of them, you have a high possibility of picking the MVP. And then we have Mandibuzz, who's here just for defensive pivot purposes, who can take attacks and not have to worry about them. Now, fortunately, he opens up with Dragonite, I will be in a great position because an Ice Beam, even though it's not stab, it should be able to take him out. Although I don't want to activate that weakness policy. I still think that an Ice Beam should be able to take him out. And you know what? I'm going to go for it anyway if he opens up with Dragonite, because even if I activate that sweetness policy, because I saw the girl. Weakness policy. I got to remember that I'm battling a girl now. Shiny Blastoise taking the lead again. And leads out with that Garchomp, which I think we should be able to take a hit from. Pretty sure. That Ice Beam is going to be super effective times 4, so let's just go straight away for that Ice Beam. Gonna Mega Evolve. I should be able to take an Outrage. Hopefully he's not going to Mega Evolve himself, because that would really stink. Definitely would stink, because I don't think I can take an Outrage from a base 170 Mega Garchomp. Don't think that's going to happen. But hopefully he doesn't even go for Outrage. She's taking her time thinking. I am Mega Evolving first, which means I am either I'm faster or she's not Mega Evolving her Garchomp. So that's a good sign for me. So let's just go for this Ice Beam. She's gonna go for the Outrage with her Garchomp. And I think that I should be able to live this. I do live it. Does not get a crit. I'm gonna Ice Beam this Garchomp, and I'm sure this Garchomp is going down. Times 4 effective. Oh, the Focus Sash. The Focus Sash is so real. I am not letting my Blastoise die. I am switching into Mandibuzz, and I'm going to let the Rocky Helmet do the work. Because I do not think that it is right to let my Blastoise go down like that. There's no reason. No reason whatsoever. So I'll let my Mandibuzz take this Outrage, which should do less than 100 damage. Realistically, I am physically defensive. It does less than 100 like I thought it would. 107 actually, to be exact. I think that's exact. I'm not really sure. I'm not 107. 97 it looks like. So I'm going to sit here. Mandibuzz sort of getting a kill. The way Mandibuzz should. And you bring in the Kangaskhan. So I'm fine with that. I'm just going to go for a Roost. And for all I know, the way you brought in that Kangaskhan, it's probably a special Kangaskhan. Because who else would bring in a Kangaskhan like that after seeing the Rocky Helmet? I'm not really sure. We'll find out right now. I'm gonna go for the Roost. Gonna get the Roost off. So even if it is a special Kangaskhan, I'm gonna be able to take whatever you dish out. Let's see what happens. Gonna go for the Thunder. So gonna have that double Thunder hit right now. Luckily, I am not part flying anymore. And I really don't like special Mega Kangaskhan. It really bothers me. It really does. I want to switch out to Diggersby, predicting the Thunder again, but I can't. I really can't, because then you could be carrying the Ice Beam, which most do. So let's just go for one more Roost to see if you stick with that Thunder. I am faster, so Mega Kangaskhan, I don't believe gets a speed boost, and if it does, I'm still faster. So that was a little bit of gonna go for the Ice Beam this time. So gonna be shooting for the hacks. That's what special Mega Kangaskhan does. So judging by that damage, I don't get frozen. I think I'm gonna just have to Toxic this thing for damage. I'm just going to Toxic it and hope I can live an Ice Beam. Hopefully he goes for a Thunder now, predicting me to not switch out. But I think that it's too obvious, since I know that he's packing the Thunder, that I could go into Diggersby. He does go for the Thunder again, so I might get taken out by this. Not entirely sure. No, oh, but he does get the Paralysis, which is rather unfortunate. Oh, because if I didn't get paralyzed, if I didn't get paralyzed, I could have gone for a Roost again, and I could have Roost stalled this thing. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So he's going to go for an Ice Beam now. I'm sure he's going to go for an Ice Beam. Now we're going to have to look up Kangaskhan. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just check out our speed on our Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz goes down. That's so... Oh, man, that's so frustrating. Special Kangaskhan, why is that even a thing? It's a base speed of 100. My Mandibuzz's speed is 115. My Diggersby's speed is 130, so my Diggersby can outspeed and take this thing out with an Earthquake, unless it switches into a Flying type, which would really, really, really suck, because I'd definitely lose this game then. I kind of want to go for a U-turn. I actually think I am gonna, let me see, how fast is my Blastoise? I don't think very fast at all. Yeah, 86, I'm not gonna outspeed. I sort of want to go for a U-turn just in case he switches out, because the Earthquake is super obvious. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to do it for once in Road to Ranked. I'm going to predict. So I'm going for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out to eat up the Earthquake. Worst case scenario, He doesn't switch out, and he doesn't have anything on him to eat up the Earthquake, which means Diggersby can come in. All right, so you know what? There we go. All has been said that can be said. In comes my Blastoise to probably take an Ice Beam. I'm assuming an Ice Beam. I think that's what's going to happen here. It's going to be an Ice Beam. And my Blastoise should be able to take that because I'm specially defensive. But I can take it. So he's going to go for she is going to go for the Ice Beam. I'm never going to get pronouns right, people. It's never going to happen. So Blastoise just very easily eats that thing up. Not a problem. And now I can make a super risky play. Here we go. Could be super risky here. I could switch out into Diggersby, predicting the Thunder. I'm going to do it. You know what? Forget it. It's Friday night. I'm recording this on Friday night, taking the risk. Gonna switch out into Diggersby, predicting the Thunder. Hoping that she doesn't predict that. She did predict it. Oh my gosh, that stinks so much. That I just lost. I don't know why I took that risk. Oh, I'm gonna live. All right. So you know what I can do, actually? I can just straight up go for a quick attack. Unless he carries Sucker Punch, that would really suck. But I would still out-prioritize, so let's go for that quick attack right now. And take this Mega Kangaskhan out. That was such a risky risk. That's not like me, guys. It's not like me to take that risk. If I would have stayed in with that Blastoise, I guess I was making predictions because I switched out into that Blastoise, predicting the Ice Beam. She knew that I was going to be a predicty type of player, and it paid off for her, because if I would have stayed in with Blastoise and went for any attack and taken out your Kangaskhan, I would have been sitting real pretty with a full HP Diggersby, but that's not happening. Not happening. She's going to come in with Dragonite. Now that stinks, because I can't really do anything. Choice Band allows the use of only one move. If I switch out, oh my gosh, I lost. I did lose, because if I could go for a Stone Edge here, yeah, you know what, maybe I could win, but I can't. So let's just go for the quick attack. Let's just get 2 quick attacks off. He's probably going to Dragon Dance. I can't hard switch into my Blastoise no matter what, and even if he is going to go for the Dragon Dance. Probably carries the E-Speed, because Bank is out. So we're going to go for another quick attack. It won't take it out regardless, even if I do outspeed. No, he's going to go for the Extreme Speed, as expected. And that is going to be the game, because I'm going to bring in my Blastoise right now. Oh, man, that sucks. If I would have stayed in with Blastoise, I would have been able to actually do something, maybe. Even then, though, I don't think so. Because I would have gotten a Stone Edge off, it would have been Choice Banded. But then I would have had a full HP. Yeah, that was the defining moment. When I did that was the defining moment. So let's just go for an Ice Beam. He's going to E-Speed and kill me, I'm sure. Even if it doesn't E-Speed me, he outspeeds me by so much, because he's got Dragon Dance off, and my Blastoise is slower than the grass on your sidewalk. So going to go for that Outrage, going to take me out, and that's going to bring us to a record of 30 and 18. So another win-loss episode of Road to Rank, just like yesterday's. If you guys enjoyed that, I did make that risky play, so please leave a like rating. Hope you left a comment. Hope your bet panned out. Basically, you had to bet on either Blastoise or Diggersby if you want it to be good. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.